has hit above 30%. What would be your advice to the ordinary Nigerian? As a Nigerian yourself, what is going to be your plan moving forward, and what would you advise people to do? Now let's talk about politics in Ondo State. That's our second focus for the day. Resume or resign? Ondo youths tell AKEREDOLU. We're asking you that, what do you think about the Ondo State situation? And for those of you who might be a tad bit confused, though I doubt, because this is a story that has been building up over the last couple months. June 7th, I believe, of this year, the governor of Ondo State, Governor 𝗏𝗏 AKEREDOLU, went on a medical leave to Germany. He was away for 3 months and, of course, handed power over to his deputy governor, Aiyedatiwa. There was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of, disregard for, I won't say the rule of law, but that would be a slight exaggeration, considering Mr. Aiyedatiwa was not necessarily able to act in his full capacity, as we had those who constituted the government refusing to honor the fact that he was now occupying the position of governor when AKEREDOLU was away. There were reports that his wife, his son, a lot of people just continue to dabble into the affairs of the state. Well, he's back now, but he's in Ibadan, according to reports. He's in Ibadan, and now people are saying, okay, we understand that when you were away, you were with somebody who is able to rule the state of the situation in Ondo State. And how does this highlight the attitude of go of power, regardless of their physical incapability to rule the affairs of the state? Let's hear from Fuad's side before we proceed to open the phone lines. Fuad, good morning once again.
Good morning, administration figures, I think government, it's not an isolated case. Everything comes together. And what we are not being able to do in terms of the, subsidy removal, the fact that we don't have functional refinery, and not being able to look up our OPEC quota, the problem of crude oil bed, the fact that the end of the last decade has been
very much, Fouad, for your perspective on things. Now we're going to take public opinion. 0913-6000-410. That's 0913-6000-410. That is the phone line. For messages, that's on WhatsApp or text messages, you can do so by sending your message to the number 0913-6000-430. That's 0913-6000-430. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube as well. You can join us via our streaming platform, Mainland 98.3 FM, and you can drop your contributions using the chat option as provided on the streaming platforms. Our two focus for the day, we're talking about the cost of food items and inflation figure at 26.7%, and also the state of Ondo at this time. We're asking, we're giving you a report on the youth asking the governor to resume or resign. Let's take our first phone call for the morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, sister.
Yes, good morning, sir. All right, go on, sir.
Yeah, I'm covering the issue of first because I believe the best thing that I should do now is give chance to Akeredolu to continue the government so that they can keep the land. Going back to Nigeria should be negotiated and the senators should be the local. It's not a time vehicle now. Probably
Thank you very much for your contribution. Let's take another call this morning. Hello. Yes, good morning, sir. All right. Nice to have you from where? All right, go ahead.
The issue about Akeredolu, I think the position is very clear. So the honest is on the line of the pitch assembly. You know what to do on the capacitation. Because it's wrong for a governor and not head. Head is very important. Nobody wish Akeredolu bad. But if he's sick and he's not capable of doing the state today, they should do the next thing. Let him hand over to the deputy or the resign or the state assembly to remove him and put another person there. Very clear. On the inflation, I think the people most Nigeria said our president is an accountant, 𝗪ᴏᴜ, especially better bank people are there. Let people continue to rise every day by day. So that is the way forward now. Everybody is tired. And our local government are not happy. This time that people are hungry, they are going for good apps. It's unfortunate that we have the wrong people in government. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your submission. We appreciate you. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
Ondo State. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Friend there, what?
He's great as well.
Okay. God bless you to me.
You
This
too.
is my capital school. I'm calling from the
Nice to have you.
Yes. On the push issues we are focusing on today, my take on the first one, this is true of inflation in the country. You see, there's a lot of, if you examine Nigerian economy carefully, comparing it with other economies with the world, you see that there's a
Thank you so much.
Yes, because what is happening is that there's underground economy in Nigeria where people, a lot of money is not
Thank
being
you.
controlled.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Hello, good morning. Hello? Yes, morning to you. Yes.
Good morning.
Good
We
morning.
need someone on the line.
All right. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, teacher, I'm on the way, madam.
What?
I said on the way, madam, we run away from us now from the general.
All right. Please go ahead, sir.
I want to have good morning, sir.
Yes, with us. Please go on, sir.
Yes, I want to say something concerning the economy. Yesterday I called and I make my opinion known yesterday because people, when the news came out, people were celebrating that the CBN has lifted the ban on foreign ban on foreign on something like that. And people were celebrating it. And I told people, I said, we cannot continue like this. The real issue is celebrated to tackle the exchange rate. And now that we are not tackling that exchange rate, the price of fish will never come down and the inflation will keep on going up there. And now, we tell us that the former president was not an economist. He doesn't know anything about economy. Now, we have a president that knows the economist and we have contact all the economic teams from the CBN to the minister and everybody. So, and look at what is happening now. So, you can anybody tell me the direction of where we are going. The situation of this country today is just like someone that is driving and is using a wrong Google map. When you are driving and you are using a Google map, definitely you are using yourself to a wrong destination. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you. 09136400410 is the phone line. We have WhatsApp and also text message. That's for those of you who don't have access to the internet. You can send a direct text message to 0913-6000-430. We're also live on Facebook. We're streaming live. You can join us now. Facebook, Mainland 98.3 FM. Drop your messages on there and I'll read them as we go ahead with the show. Let me take a few messages that we've gotten on WhatsApp before I go back to the phone lines. Now we have a message here. It says, good morning, crew. 𝗃ᴇ Anthony from Idimo Alimosho. I think what the removed senator said about Senate President needs to be investigated. The Senate President is not the appeal court. How come the Senate President is involved? Thank you very much for your comment. I'll stop reading there because that is not on the focus of the day, but I didn't want to disregard your message. We have another one here. Hi, Mainland FM. If you know the slang "we die here," then you should know this is how politicians like to hold on to power. And this is not peculiar to just Nigeria. Greed and fear of being arrested by the incoming successor is one of the reasons they don't want to leave power, due to corrupt practices as another major reason. On the issue of inflation, all the factors from insecurity, lack of production, to large importation of foreign goods, inability to perform international trade is a major issue. If we allow our farmers to go to the farm by eradicating these terrorists, then inflation would reduce a bit. This is a message from Sean. Thank you very much, Sean. We appreciate you. Another message here, Awolo Christopher from Shogunle says, immediate solution on the food insecurity. The government should open the borders, provide security for farmers, and massive importation of goods. Long-term solution. Most importantly, tackle humongous corruption, drastic reduction in the cost of governance, and well-restructured policy, etc. Thank you very much for your message. We appreciate you. Let me take this one and then I'll go back to the phones. It says, I greet you, mainland crew. My name is Mr. Undubusi from Igondo. On today's topic, to bring down inflation in Nigeria, the government should repair our refineries. This will bring down the prices of finished petroleum products. With this cost of transportation, there will be a reduction. Again, we need to take a look at the floating of the Naira policy. The exchange rate is another major cause of inflation. Thank you so very much, Mr. Ndubusi. We appreciate you. Let's go back to the phone lines whilst we look forward to people sending in their messages via Facebook. Like I said, we're streaming live, so please go to Facebook or YouTube, Mainland 98.3 FM. That's all you need to put in the search bar, and you'll immediately be directed to our streaming platforms. Back to the phones. Hello. Hello. Yes, morning. Yes, morning, sir.
This
Have a better one. Hello. Hello, good morning. All right. Address the inflation figure. Like, I understand if it's a build-up, please address the inflation figure in itself. Can you please do that, sir? Thank you. Yes. There's just 2 minutes allotted per caller. That's why I'm encouraging that you get to the point, sir. All right, 09136000410. Hello. Good morning. All right, welcome.
I'm calling you from Mother.
All right, welcome.
I think I want to remain with the governor of what state is that? AKEREDOLU. I don't know really the name of that state.
Ondo State.
Ondo State, okay. You see, I don't even blame the man. We happened during the youth Yar'Adua. The man was completely ridiculous and incapacitated. Yet, people that surrounded him, they said, no, you must stay there. So there was another government apart from his own. So that's what I'm saying now. I don't know, the man himself may not be willing to consider, but the people who are gaining from this thing that is happening, they will continue to tell it over, continue to remain there. So I don't think it's much as go ahead. And as I said, it's not what happened yesterday. I think some people are trying to measure opposition, and that's not democracy. The PDP wants to go and protest his access. The man is not even the state. Nobody has seen him since he appeared that he has come back. Nobody has seen him. He just showed up and then he disappeared. And then you are telling me they have the attendance compromised. They don't know how to do anything because they are sharing money about it. Okay. Why would the police go and kill off the PDP secretary? Why? If people are coming to protest in favor of the governor, we don't do that. So that's what I'm saying. Then the DP is not going on. Why would they go and kill off PDP secretary? Just because they want to protest the absence of this man. Is it not supposed to be a mistake? Is it not supposed to be running the state?
Thank you.
And when I say, see, I want to try myself. Bye-bye.
Safe journey. Safe journey. Good morning to you. Please, the volume on your radio. Can you turn it down? Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, morning to you, sir.
This is John calling from Magi.
All right, welcome.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I did it. I want to talk on the inflation of the country.
Okay.
The issue is when you have the government in place
much. We appreciate you. Let's check the WhatsApp messages that we have so far. We have here, good morning, Madam Sage. Please let me know if your studio WhatsApp is not functioning at the moment. It is functioning. I have your message here. What is happening in Ondo State is high level of greed in Nigeria. I totally agree with Mr. Fuad. Mr. Aketi should do the needful, showing the towel, and it is obvious he is not strong enough to rule the state. Let's put it like that. Nobody was born with any power or money. It is God's grace. It will be very detrimental to cause political impasse at this time in any state. Noah from Uganda. Thank you so very much, Noah. Our WhatsApp is functioning. You can send in your message. I am getting your message. As a matter of fact, you can also use the Facebook platform, and we're streaming there. We're live on Facebook, so please join us on Facebook and leave your messages on that platform, and I will read the messages that we've gotten so far. We actually have here, 𝗪 Benjamin says, good morning, mainland crew. To me, the FEC meeting yesterday did not address the serious issues of hunger, suffering, and insecurity that Nigerians are passing through. It's because of all these and not affecting them directly. FEC meeting should not be ceremonial. Serious issues should be discussed and implemented. President Tinubu should please listen to the people, as people are hungry and the farmers cannot go to their farm. Thank you very much, Benjamin from Shogunle. We appreciate you. Basil Chika on Facebook says, the call for the resignation of Ondo State Governor AKEREDOLU is long overdue, and it is regretting that the state lawmakers failed in their duties to examine the health of the governor when the APC ex-chairman Abdullahi Adamu opened the keg of worm that the governor was incapacitated, but they decided to look elsewhere, trying to impeach the deputy governor for yet to be proven allegations. Then on the food inflation, I thought that it would be utmost priority in the FEC meeting yesterday, but they turned a blind eye. It's quite unfortunate. Chika Bende from Lagos on Facebook, thank you very much. You can continue to send in your contributions via Facebook. We're streaming live, so please go to Facebook, check Mainland 98.3 FM, and when you get there, you can use the chat option to drop your submissions in real time. This is Mainland Focus on Mainland 98.3 FM. My name is Sage Babalola. For Mainland Focus, we picked out two stories for you to contribute on. First, which happens to be the inflation figure in the country is as high as 26.7%. And we're asking you, what exactly do you expect of the government to do regarding the rising inflation figure? And also, what would be your advice to Nigerians at this time as the inflation figures hit 30%? Now, food inflation is at 30%. Headline inflation is at 26.7%. That is the first story for the day. The second one, we're talking about Ondo politics. The state of health of the governor, AKEREDOLU. What do you think about the Ondo State situation, as the youth are now protesting and they've given the governor 72 hours to either resume his responsibility as governor of the state, or he should resign and hand over power to who is next in line? And we're using this as an opener to the conversation around the attitude of politicians when it comes to handing over power. I decided to reiterate the focus for the day because I see that a lot of people are now using this as an avenue to speak ill of the government. What we want you to focus on is the story of inflation. You can highlight the inadequacies of the government if you like, as a build-up to your points. But please, let's spend more time talking about what do you expect them to do to rectify the rising inflation figure. All right, let's spend more time coming up with solutions rather than telling us things we already know. Thank you so very much for your understanding. Back to the phones. Hello. Good morning to you, sir. Welcome.
I think the best thing to do now, incoming budget, is to end up with a lot of money for agriculture, a lot of money for security, to survive the farms, yeah, countries, yeah, and down with the farm. And if you should have for them, the state
You still have a few seconds actually.
Okay, God bless you. If you this is program, if I do be bad for what? And you are the
Thank you so much.
God bless you, very much.
Have a nice day. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name, where you're calling from?
Okay, my name is Roberto. Very much prepared to talk about it. We are exporting your food items outside Nigeria. Providing distribute for those things in the drop of that government for the issue of anti-war.
It's not a focus.
I'm talking about moving food from one place to another.
Yes, yes. Hello? Oh, please try to make it back. You actually still had about a minute left, so if you can make it back, please call back. Hello? Have you said?
Yes, please, there's a critical customs or attack and a committee that are fit for human consumption. The middle company can go and revert them to 10 kg instead of 50. This middle company will buy them, reprocess them, revert them, and sell it to the market. This is why some people are starving to death in Nigeria. This is my story. I developed from Korea.
All right.
About the relation of inflation. When everything keeps on increasing, and when it comes to the market, they tell us that there is inflation. But not all these things we are saying. We just say unnecessarily. Look at the things that are just in that manner. But no, if they want to continue honestly until they report to stop corruption and reduce the cost of governance. If they like, let them keep quiet. And when they like, let them fight for their rights. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Expenses. Tinubu is indeed continuing from where it is quite regrettable. 26 trillion naira budget, 8 trillion out of it is for debt servicing. Yet the federal government is still borrowing. As much as the economy is not going to be diversified, a dollar will hit 2,000 naira before the end of next year. Federal government, we need refineries and modular ones working. God bless Nigeria. We need leaders and not rulers. Chijioke is the author of that message. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. We have another one on here. It says, good morning, Nigerians. My name is 𝗵𝗏 from Ondo State, Isolo. Why will legislators of a country that is borrowing heavily be buying 130 million naira SUV for themselves in this hard situation? Those that keep on defending the government should sit down and examine their consciousness. These people think of just themselves and their families alone. I want to say that our problems are caused by blinding the eyes of our rulers from seeing the real problem that the masses are going through. When the scales blocking their eyes are removed, they will control the inflation rate. I'm now referring them back to O-level and A-level textbook, and they will do the needful. On the Ondo State governor, the sit-tight syndrome will not allow him to leave the political arena. That's the message that we have from Pastor Sunday from Magboro. Thank you so very much. We'll take the messages we have on Facebook in just a few minutes. But then let me take this phone call so I can figure out this message that we have here on Facebook. Don't forget that we're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. I'll take this call and then I'll double back to take the Facebook message that we have at this time. Hello, good morning to you. Please, when you call, turn down the volume on your radio, please. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Yeah, this is Mark from my brother said.
Nice.
The issue of inflation, we do not have an issue. It is the government that has an issue. If the government, the person that is junior will come in the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, they do not have a proper vision of putting an end to inflation and coming to power. The inflation now is double again in its own hand. So it's just a man, it's not worth to live.
appreciate you. Hello. Hello, good morning to you. Hello. Yes, good morning. Yes. Yeah, you do have a minute. Go ahead, please.
The cost of food does not include, I mean, the farmers, where the farmer are giving this product, I said it. We have artificial people and the middlemen. Middlemen pay off the cash from farmers, buying it at very cheap price, transport this food to the where there are demand, and you also. So these are the things that if we can eradicate these middlemen, eradicate all the artificial collection of money from truck drivers, from big goods and cultural goods, if all those things can be eradicated. And you can even see that, let's go back to the previous topic. The work, the CPA, the road, the Aqua General Scheme, and all these things that we do for farmers before, where we could get so effect of this, of the way money that CPA people giving out to farmers and the government. So I think there's a program as well. We have empty land,
Thank you.
Niger State.
Thank you so much.
What can government don't provide access to transport for farmers?
Thank you so very much. We appreciate you. Our last call for the day. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, morning to you. Welcome. Your connection is very bad. It's hard to pick out anything you're telling us. I'm sorry, we cannot hear you, and the feedback is very, very uncomfortable. I sincerely apologize. All right, please maybe try to call us back, but I don't think you'll be able to get through today, as you were supposed to be our last call. 𝗪𝗍 on Facebook says, telling the government about hunger in the land should not be an issue. The issue for me is that they don't have any reasonable plans for the poor, and they're still collecting from the poor. They're blocking ways the poor can earn, and they're killing the poor with tax, and they expect the poor to breed. Now, wow, good morning, Mainland FM. God bless Nigeria. Thank you, 𝗪𝗍 on Facebook. 𝗵𝗵 Aᴊɪṕ also on Facebook says, good morning, Mainland FM. What the government should do to curb inflation? First, government should tackle the issue of banditry head-on so that farmers can go to the farm. Number two, they should fix the refineries so we can refine the petrol we use in Nigeria. Thirdly, government officials should reduce their taste for foreign-made goods and products. And lastly, they should stop borrowing money from the World Bank to finance the social investment program. 𝗵𝗵 Aᴊɪṕ on Facebook sent that particular message. 𝗪𝗏 Kennedy Chinedu says, good morning, everyone in the studio. The increase in the cost of food items in the country is becoming unbearable. It's worrisome and disheartening. Please let the government of the day do something before things fall out of hand. 𝗪𝗏 Don on Facebook says, good morning, house. When I was in secondary school, my teacher told me that any non-landed property depreciates. But right now, that man was telling a lie. All right, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Let me go through the messages that we have on WhatsApp. Okay, I already read the message. Most of you sent your messages on WhatsApp and on Facebook at the same time, hoping that at least I'll go through one. I promise I always do my best to make sure I cater to the messages we get on WhatsApp and on Facebook. So there's no need for you to send multiple messages. That's pretty much all we have for you this morning on Mainland Focus. I apologize, I could not take any more calls. The thing is, we're trying to manage time, and if I answer the phone, it's probably not going to be possible that you would stick to the 2 minutes time frame, and then we exceed the time allotted for the show. But we appreciate you for the WhatsApp messages and also the Facebook messages as well. Please keep your contributions coming in. All of these contributions would be used as we continue with the show. Don't forget that 𝗏ᴏᴜ AKEREDOLU would be live on the Situation Room from 4 p.m. and I'm pretty sure that most of the conversations we addressed this morning on radio, on Mainland Focus, and also trends in the papers would be referenced as he goes through his show. A lot of conversations will definitely be had about the 26 trillion naira that has been appropriated for the 2024 budget, and also how much has been allotted to what exactly, especially with the payment of wages and bills, which takes away majority of the monies in the budget, and also debt servicing. That's it for Mainland Focus for today, but please stick around. We still continue on the Morning Express. After this break, we get to the next segment of the belt, that is Global View. As we've spoken about national stories, we want to also keep you up to speed with international events. So please stick around with us after this commercial break like a view. This is the sound of Lagos, Mainland 98.3 FM. Please stick around.